most of you will have probably heard these rumors and rumblings that have been circulating on social media over the past week or so and have been getting louder and louder in the past few days. The rumors and the mumblings that, or the rumblings, sorry, that Amir Khan is actually going to be signing with Eddie Hearn. And that is actually the shock big announcement that he's been talking about recently in some of his social media videos. Would this shock me if Khan signed with Eddie Hearn? Not really. Nothing would really shock me about Amir Khan at this point, because his career outside the ring has been so bizarre that at this point I expect the unexpected from Amir Khan. Who expected the Canelo fight? You know, this guy is always keeping us on our toes in terms of the next move that he's going to make. So despite the fact that he actually went as far in the past as saying that he wouldn't fight Kell Brook unless Kell Brook leaves Eddie Hearn, despite that, I still wouldn't be shocked if Khan actually signs with Eddie Hearn himself. Because he's just that kind of guy. He's difficult to predict. He does strange things. He contradicts himself all the time. His behavior often makes no sense. So if this is indeed true, and these rumors do actually hold any water, any validity, then I'm not going to be really that shocked. This is Amir Khan we're talking about here, people. Expect the unexpected. And if he is signing with Eddie Hearn, then the only reason I can imagine, other than money, that he'd be making this move is if he's going to fight Kell Brook. That seems to be what the situation is. One observation that some very astute people have made in my boxing group is that a lot of people seem to be signing with Eddie Hearn. A lot of Al Heyman guys seem to be signing with Eddie Hearn, because there's another rumor doing the rounds on the grapevine that Errol Spence might be signing with Eddie Hearn. Very interesting. Now, Danny Jacobs has signed with Hearn. Jacobs said that he's still working with Al Heyman, and Jacobs is now fighting on HBO. In years gone by, after the Heyman Golden Boy split, HBO effectively boycotted Al Heyman. But the bigwigs at HBO Boxing have changed in terms of personnel since then. And the new personnel seem to be willing to work with Al Heyman. And that is proven by just what I just described. The fact that Jacobs says he's still with Heyman, but he's signed to Hearn and he's fighting on HBO. With Khan, will it be the same thing? Has he severed ties with Heyman? Or is he going to stay with Heyman and do what Jacobs did, sign to Hearn and be on HBO? And could it be the same case with Errol Spence? Staying with Heyman, joining Hearn, signing with HBO. I mean, they're not all necessarily going to be on HBO. Perhaps Hearn could work with different broadcasters. I mean, we know that Showtime are the ones who show Anthony Joshua's fights in the United States. So he obviously has some type of relationship with Showtime too, Steven Espinoza, etc. I guess we have to wait and see. We're all speculating at this point. But as I say, the strong rumor is that Khan is about to announce that he's signing with Eddie Hearn, Matchroom. Is it going to be on a fight-by-fight basis? Is it going to be a long-term situation? Who knows? And do you think this is a good move for Amir Khan? One of the first fights that they're talking about for Khan. Actually, I'm not sure if it's the first fight. No, it can't be is it? Surely not. Then again, you never know. I mean, anyway, let me just spit it out. One of the fights they're talking about for Khan is Adrian Broner. And then Khan's talking about fighting twice in the UK and then once at the back end of the year, which could be anywhere. Could be in the United States, could be anywhere. So what do you reckon his plan is? To fight Broner in the UK, then fight Brook, or fight just a tune-up against a relatively safe opponent in the UK, then fight Brook, then fight Broner potentially at the end of the year? What do you think will be Khan's thought process in terms of his fight schedule? As I said, he announced that he plans to fight, I believe he said twice in the UK. Then at the end of the year, he plans to fight, he's not sure where. It could be in the United States, it could be in the UK, it could be anywhere. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Correct me if it's the United States for his second fight, and then the third fight, it could be anywhere. Anyway, let me know how you feel in the comment section below. It's happening, I'm out.